Hello everyone, welcome to today's Vinyasa Flow. Today we have a 30-minute practice in store. So grab some water, roll out your mat, and let's begin. We're going to get started today in a comfortable seated position, beginning by doing some breath to movement connection. So take a deep breath in, sweep both arms high. Exhale, palms draw through heart center. Deep breath in, open the arms, sweep them high. Exhale, palms draw through heart center. Continue to move with the breath, tuning into your energy, synchronizing breath to movement. With your next out breath, the palms will land at heart center, eyes closed if they weren't already. Really take a moment here, center the mind, land fully present, fully aware. And trying to make it your goal of this practice to remain present for the remainder of practice. Making your way to your tabletop position, we're going to do some cat-cow-like movements. Deep breath in, extend right leg out behind, bend into the knee, drop the belly, open the heart. As you exhale, round through the spine, tuck that knee into the nose. Deep breath in, the belly drops as the heel kicks high. Exhale, use your core and round. So moving with the breath, beginning to mobilize the spine, and at the same time activating the core. And slowly release. We'll switch second side. Left leg extends back, bending into the left knee. Breath in, kick the heel high, drop the belly, open the heart. Exhale, tuck around knee to nose. Good, again, move with the breath. Trying to continue to move fluidly throughout this entire practice. So fluidity within the poses, fluidity between the poses. And slowly release. Perfect. Take a deep breath in, modified plank. Out breath lowers you to the mat. Inhale, open the front body, cobra. Exhale, tuck the toes, press the hips high, up and back, downward facing dog. Lengthen the back line of the body. Hips are pressing up and back. Heels are rooting towards the mat. Breath in to gaze to the front of the mat. As you exhale, tiptoe feet to land between the hands. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, soften, fold. In breath, rise up, arms extend to the sky. Out breath, palms travel through heart center. Deep breath in, arms extend. Out breath, Uttanasana, fold. We're moving through our Sun A. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, hands land, step back, high plank, nice and strong through the core. Take a breath in. Exhale to lower. Tops of the feet press. Inhale, heart lift, shoulders roll back. Exhale, downward dog. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, let it go. In breath, gaze to the front of the mat. Exhale, step or float, feet land between the hands. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, soften, fold. Inhale, rise, hands reach to the sky. Out breath, palms through heart center. One more time, deep breath in, sweep the hands high. Exhale, Uttanasana, fold. In breath, half lift, find length. Exhale, hands land, step or float it back, lower down, same out breath. Inhale, pull the heart up and forwards. Exhale, press the hips up and back. Again, nice deep breath. In breath, gaze forwards. And exhale, step or float feet between hands. Inhale, half lift. Out breath, fold. Inhale, rise, hands reach high. Exhale, palms through heart center. Perfect, you guys. Now we're going to set up for some yogi deadlifts. So step the feet about hip width apart, hands to the ears. Keep a nice long spine here. Deep breath in. As you exhale, press the hips back as you hinge at the hips. Breath in, lift, engage through the glutes. Out breath, press it back. So here we're practicing our hip hinge. We're activating our hamstrings, activating the glutes. Preparing you for your next movements. Really try to keep the length through the spine here. No rounding. Perfect. And then releasing, stepping feet together. Deep breath in, arms extend. Out breath, dive forwards, fold. In breath, half lift. Out breath, hands land. We'll step left foot to the back of the mat, releasing the left knee down. Low lunge to half splits flow. So deep breath in, sink the hips a little bit deeper. And out breath, press it back, fold forwards, half splits. Perfect. Deep breath in, lunge forwards. Out breath, press it back. One more breath. Then we're going to advance this a bit. So deep breath in, lunging forwards, sweep the arms to the sky. As you exhale, extend that right leg long, arms sweep down and back all the way forwards. In breath, lunge, hands reach. Perfect. Move with that breath. Inhales as you lunge forwards. Exhales, press it back. Really active stretch through the right hamstring into the hips. Sink the hips deep, hands reach to the sky, out breath, hands land, framing the right foot, tuck the back toe, lift the knee, crescent lunge, deep breath in, sweep the arms high. As you exhale, arms sweep down and back, chest to thigh. In breath, rise, maybe a small back bend at the top, out breath, sweep it back. 3 more deep breaths. Last one. And then we'll in-breath, arms extend long. Exhale, hands land, framing that right foot. Step it back, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath. Let that go. In-breath, gaze forwards. Exhale, travel to the front of the mat. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, hands land, right foot steps to the back of the mat, release that knee down. Breath in, hips sink deep. Exhale, press it back, fold, half splits. Good, 2 more breaths. Perfect. As you inhale, extend the arms high. And then exhale, extend that left leg, arms open down and back, and sweep forwards. Deep breath in, full breath out. Perfect. Move with the breath. Landing in your low lunge. And then hands can plant, tuck the right toe, lift the knee, deep breath in, crescent lunge, hands sweep high. Exhale, arms reach down and back, chest to thigh. Breath in to lift, out breath, chest to thigh. Perfect, 3 more. Strong through the lower body. Nice and mobile through the upper body. Deep breath in, arms extend long. Exhale, hands land, step it back, lower it down. Deep breath in, pull the front body open. Out breath, press the hips up and back, downward facing dog. In breath, gaze forwards. Exhale, feet step or float between the hands. Inhale, half lift. Out breath, fold. Inhale, rise, arms extend high. Exhale, palms through heart center. Coming to our dancer's pose, we're going to stand tall through that right leg. Bending the left knee, see if you can take the left hand, grab the inner edge of that foot. Right hand reaches high. Slowly begin to kick that foot into the hand. The upper body will shift slightly forwards, inviting a back bend. Heart is lifted, heart is open. Gaze is steady. As slowly and controlled as you can, release the right hand all the way down to the ground. Keep kicking that foot into hand. And then we're going to release to our standing splits. So left hand can release the foot, it will land to the mat, and kick that left heel high. Slowly, left foot will step all the way to the back of the mat, Virabhadrasana 2. So open the arms wide, lunge deep into that right knee, keep it pressed out wide. You don't want it caving in. In breath, extend right leg long, Trikonasana, right fingertips reach forwards and release to shin block or all the way to the mat. Gazing to the left palm, which is reaching high to the sky. Find your breath. Inhale, lunge forwards, warrior 2. Set up for revolve triangle, so stepping that back foot in a little bit and turning the toes more forward so you can square hips to the front of the mat. And opening the arms wide. Left hand is going to cross the outside of that right foot, planting it down to the mat as right hand extends high to the sky. Breathe into the twist, massaging those internal organs. Slow and controlled, rise all the way up. In breath, hands reach. And exhale, stepping feet to the front of the mat. Second side, so bending the right knee, catching the inner edge of the right foot. Slowly kick foot into hand. Open Natarajasana, dancer's pose. You're still lifting through the chest, not just falling forwards. And then we're slowly, controlled, releasing left hand to plant to the mat. Try to continue kicking that foot into hand. Then slowly release, standing splits. So kick that heel high. Crown of the head is dropping heavy. And then we'll release the right foot all the way to the back of the mat, Virabhadrasana to second side. Deep breath in, extend left leg long. Left fingertips reach forwards, Trikonasana, left hand to shin, block or mat. Right hand is reaching high to the sky. Drishti, so focus point to the right palm. In breath, arise, Virabhadrasana 2. Hands to the hips, stepping the back foot in so you can square hips to the front of the mat, setting up for revolve triangle. Open the arms wide, right hand plants to the outside of the left foot as left arm reaches high. Continue to find length through the spine, so crown of the head is reaching forwards. Left hip pulling back. Then in breath to rise you up tall, hands reach. Out breath, feet step together. Beautiful, you guys. Now we're gonna move through a little bit of arm balancing, core work. So in breath, sweep the hands high. Exhale, dive it forwards. Inhale, half lift. We're coming to our Bakasana crow pose, so knees to the backs of the triceps. See if you can lift the toes, either step or shoot it back, lower chaturanga. In breath, front body pulls open. Exhale, downward dog. Deep breath in, right leg sweeps high. Out breath, right knee taps right elbow. In breath, reach it high. Exhale, right knee taps left elbow. Deep breath in, three-legged dog. Out breath, release the foot down. Second side, in breath, left heel sweeps. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. In breath, extend it high. Out breath, tap right elbow. Inhale, sweep it up and back. And exhale, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath. Inhale, gaze to the front of the mat. Exhale, float feet between the hands. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Out breath, palms through heart center. 2 more rounds. In breath, arms sweep to the sky. Exhale, swan dive over the legs. Inhale, half lift, find length. Exhale, hands land, crow pose. May be able to lift one toe, may be able to lift both of the feet. Step or shoot it back, lower chaturanga. Inhale, open the front body. Exhale, downward facing dog. In breath, right leg sweeps high, using your core. Exhale, right knee, right elbow. In breath, kick it up and back. Out breath, cross it under, tap left elbow. In breath to extend fully. Out breath, release. Deep breath in, left leg lifts. Exhale, tap left elbow. Inhale, extend. Exhale, right elbow. Deep breath in, sweep it up and back, three-legged dog. Exhale, release. Take a deep breath. Let it go. Inhale, gaze forwards. Out breath, float feet to the front of the mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise, arms extend to the sky. Out breath, palms through heart center. Last round, deep breath in, hands reach. Exhale, swan dive, fold. In breath, half lift. Out breath, hands land, bakasana, crow pose. See if you can lift one foot, maybe both. Step or float it back, lower down. Deep breath, open up, collarbones wide. Out breath, down dog. Inhale, right leg lifts. Out breath, tap right elbow. Inhale, extend. Exhale, left elbow. Deep breath in, sweep it high. Exhale, release. Deep breath in, left leg lifts. Exhale, left elbow. In breath, extend. Exhale, right elbow. Last deep breath in to lift. Exhale, release. Very good. Now we're going to do a hip opener. So right leg can lift. Bend into that right knee, so trying to kick the glutes. Stack right hip open on top of left. Making our way to pigeon pose, so right knee steps behind right wrist, shin towards front of the mat. In breath, find a bit of length. As you exhale, you can slowly begin to walk the hands forwards and drape the upper body over the right shin. Taking some nice, slow, deep breaths here. Allow the body to soften. Feeling that right hip release, open up. Walking hands slowly back in. We're going to come back to our left knee and then take the right knee, draw a great big circle, so releasing that hip joint, and switch circle the other direction. Release the knee down, tuck the toes, press hips high, downward dog. Deep breath in, left leg sweeps high, bend into the knee, trying to kick the glute, left hip stacking on top of right, and then stepping left leg through to our pigeon pose. A nice deep opening through that left hip. Deep breath in, little lift, maybe back bend. Exhale, slowly walk the hands forwards. Yield the upper body to gravity. And just know that this practice is not meant to be perfect. So just breathe deep, let go of anything that has frustrated you throughout this practice. Some of the balances can be quite challenging, some of these poses in general. What's most important is reacting to our imperfections without ego, without judgment. Just allowing everything to be what it is, knowing that we show up differently day to day, moment to moment. Hands can walk back in towards the body, step back to that right knee, draw big circles with the left knee. Other direction. Release the knee down. And we'll come to our seat, swinging legs out in front. Boat pose, so bending the knees. Hands can come to the hamstrings, lift the feet to a hover. Maybe you're able to lift them a little bit higher. Releasing the hands, option here to extend the legs, pointing toes to the sky. Take a couple breaths. We're not here for long. Slowly release soles of the feet and lower all the way down to the back body. Heels can walk in towards the glutes, so you should be able to touch the heels with the fingertips. Setting up for bridge, so deep breath in, press through the heels, lift the hips, hands interlace below the back. From here, you can press the hands, the arms into the ground to help lift the hips even higher. Open through the front body. Activating that throat chakra. Slowly release. You can draw knees into the chest, little squeeze. You can do this 2 more times. Option to stick with your bridge pose, or if you'd like a deeper back bend just to take it a step further, you can find your wheel, so hands above the shoulders. Deep breath in, press, lift the hips, pressing into the hands, lift high. Remember, if you're in bridge, that is perfectly fine. You should not need to come to wheel. Neither option is superior. Breathe deep wherever you are. Feel the front body open up. Nice, and slowly releasing down. Again, knees will draw tight to the chest, little rock. We have one final round, so again, choose your bridge pose or your wheel pose. Slowly pressing, lifting yourself up. Take a few deep breaths. I know it can feel overwhelming. We're just breathing through any discomfort. We're already done, so releasing your way out. Hug knees in, nice and tight. Going to set up for our shoulder stand, so you can extend legs to the sky. Lift the hips, hands to the lower back. And then try to reach the legs straight up towards the sky. Pointing the toes, nice long body. Make sure not to turn your head to the side in any position that we're about to take, so shoulder stand or our plow pose, which is where we're moving to next. So option here, you can begin to lower the feet above the head, just lowering to your own degree. So staying mindful of your own body. An option as well to bend into the knees, so bringing knees alongside of ears. Really opening up that back body, the neck. Slowly, one vertebrae at a time, slow and controlled as you can, make your way all the way back down the spine. And then hugging knees tight, little rock, maybe little circles on the low back. Do what feels good to you. We will set up for our final twist, so open arms wide. Knees can slowly drop to the right as your gaze falls over the left shoulder. Allow the entire body to soften. Feel the muscles that surround the spine begin to release, unwind, and let go. Breath in, knees can draw back through center, and we'll switch. So slowly knees fall to the left as you gaze past the right shoulder. Again, soften, melt the body. Breath in, knees draw back through center, give them one final hug. As you're ready, stretching legs out long, arms rest to the sides, palms facing up. Eyes are closed. Surrender your entire body to the mat. I invite you to stay here for this last minute or so, resting in a state of gratitude. Gratitude for your body, gratitude for your breath, for all of those simple things we often take for granted. Really landing here in appreciation for them. Taking this time to fully absorb the benefits of this practice. Slowly beginning to wake the body back up, bring a gentle wiggle into the fingers, into the toes. As you're ready, you can hug both knees tight to the chest. Begin to gently rock forwards and back until making your way all the way up to your seat. Palms can draw together, elbows spread wide. Bowing with respect to yourself, thanking yourself for showing up today, for being disciplined enough to complete this practice, doing something so healthy for your body, for your mind, for your spirit. I would like to thank you all so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed the practice, and I'll see you next time. Namaste.